to Dupage Health.
Not our main page?
Or what I feel.
Just type it here for you.
Let's go hiding.
Why is it?
Can we ask why you're recording?
I'm just documenting.
For what though? Are you a current client of ours?
No, ma'am. Document the building before I leave.
You can't do that, so you can either turn off the camera or you can, step outside the building.
Oh, respectfully, I'm gonna document the rest of what I have to do and then I'll leave.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not agreeing to you staying here. You are trespassing at this point in time.
Absolutely not.
ask to
Talking to me.
I am, bro.
Huh?
I'm a patient.
Okay.
I appreciate you talking to him. Please
Go outside.
I'm not going outside. Well, you think you finna intimidate me or something?
I'm not trying to intimidate.
I mean, you got up talking about go outside like you was want to, man. It ain't worth it, man.
If you want, then long live happily ever after.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, but I don't need you guys to babysit me in terms of me waiting for me to fill out a FOIA and document the
If they
building.
don't want you here, they can ask you to leave, and if you refuse to leave, now you're committing a criminal act,
What's the criminal act?
trespassing.
Well, you can't trespass me from a public building, minus a crime.
Sure you could.
Well, if you look at, I was talking about the Illinois compiled statutes, correct?
But we can arrest you under our local ordinance, which doesn't mirror.
How you doing, Sergeant?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just
He claims he came here to fill out a FOIA and get some pamphlets. However, he's not filling out his FOIA. He's gonna do it.
No, it's right here.
And he's been standing here while he came in, recording everyone. He's refusing to leave. Although they've asked him to leave, they do not want him here. We've asked him.
the Tyrant Terminator. What's good, TTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Man, today we at the Dupage County Health Department out in Addison, Illinois. We're just getting ready to see if they respect our rights to record in public and to make sure that our rights are not infringed on by anyone at any time. Let's go see.
She said I told her you're here and she said, okay, thank you. So she's aware that you're here. Okay. So we'll wait for her to.
Hello.
Do you have an appointment today?
Huh?
Do you have an appointment today?
Nah.
How can we help you?
I'm just documenting the bill. You guys got any FOIA request forms?
FOIA request form?
Correct.
Let me ask, okay?
Okay.
On your website?
On our website, yes.
Yeah, you guys can just print a sheet off for me.
Go to Dupage Health. Edward.
Not our main page?
Or what I feel.
Just type it here for you.
Let's go hiding.
Why is it?
Can we ask why you're recording?
I'm just documenting.
For what though? Are you a current client of ours?
No, ma'am.
No, so go to,
Suicide crisis line, lifeline.
we're not sure why you're recording the building.
What's your name?
My name's Barb. What's your
Barb.
name?
What's your position here?
I am the public health operations supervisor.
For this office? Okay. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
It's James.
James?
Yeah. Notice of privacy practices. Take one of these.
I'm sorry, so you can't be recording, you can't do that. You
Huh?
can't, this is personal, you can't be recording my personal stuff up like that.
Oh yeah, you just have to do what you
Yeah,
did. Just
yeah.
you have to close the
Regardless,
notebook.
You can't be recording, coming in here recording us.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Just like what I said. Why not?
Okay, well, Barb,
Yeah, Barb seems to not have a problem with it. I don't.
I don't know why she doesn't, she should.
Man, maybe she's aware that I can do it.
If you go to our website, this is what you can find.
Okay.
There is a link there that I guess you can't print it, but
Okay.
if you go to the website, you can click on the link and find more information.
Really? So you guys can't print a form off?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's,
That's
you just have to go to the website.
If you go to what?
No, I'm talking about a form for me to actually fill it out. These are just instructions.
Sir, can you please stop recording your office?
I don't. There's definitely a reason for everything, Barb.
Maybe.
Barb, it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your reasoning for recording us?
I just like I told you when you first asked me, just documenting
For what though? What
for,
purpose?
for my purpose,
But for what reason though?
just my purpose.
You're just randomly coming in our building wanting to, for health department or access?
Just this building specifically. And if you guys can't find a form for me to actually like fill out, I'll just take a blank sheet of paper and fill one out. If you guys can't find one.
You're requiring you're asking for your medical?
No, ma'am. Just
records?
just a FOIA request form. Just Freedom of Information Act, and it has nothing to do with medical records at all. What's your name, ma'am? Don't want to give your name?
No, I don't wanna get my,
You want to be unprofessional today?
no, not today.
It's definitely unprofessional not to give your name. You want to give your name? No?
I don't know, I don't feel.
Too unprofessional. Huh? Public servants being unprofessional today. Wow. Wow.
Rest of your day then. Thank you, bye-bye.
Is this like like you own guys' own personal pharmacy?
It's a pharmacy dispensing site.
Really? I've just never seen one like that, like a pharmacy inside the health department. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
At this facility.
I'm sorry?
You can't be recording at this facility.
What's your name?
My name's Deborah May.
Deborah May. Are you like a manager here? Because
I'm a behavioral health supervisor here.
okay. 'Cause
yes.
she told me she was the manager of the
Well,
office.
she is the manager of that part of it.
Oh, what's the difference?
There's different services provided here. Is there something I can help you with?
Absolutely not. I don't need any help today. Appreciate it. They was
Okay.
able to help me.
Will you please turn off the camera?
I'm just documenting like I took
You know
to.
what? There are people here who have privacy rights,
That's correct.
and you cannot record, so you need to turn that off.
Well, I'm just like I told Barb here. I'm just documenting the building. Came in to get a FOIA request form. So they was able to provide me with that. So now I'm going to document the building before I leave.
You can't do that, so you can either turn off the camera or you can, step outside the building.
Oh, respectfully, I'm not going to. I'm going to document the rest of what I have to do and then I'll leave.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
I'm not agreeing to you staying here. You are trespassing at this point in time.
Absolutely not.
You've been asked to leave.
Yeah, it can't be trespassed on public property, man.
You're gonna call the police.
Yeah, they can call them. Then
They're gonna take you away.
Is
it worth it?
Well, we hope not. We hope the police don't come and violate
You're
rights.
filming me now.
Oh, well, you engaged me, sir. You asked me, you started talking to me.
I am, bro.
Huh?
I'm a patient.
Okay.
I appreciate you talking to him, please don't.
Go outside.
I'm not going outside. Well, you think you finna intimidate me or something?
I'm not trying to intimidate.
I mean, you got up talking about go outside like you was want to, man. It ain't worth it, man.
You're filming me.
It ain't worth it, man. Go take care of your business and pay attention to what you was just doing at the window, man.
Joel, it's okay. Joel, it's okay. You're taking care of it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
They can call the police all you guys as one. It's okay. It's definitely okay.
You are on private property. And you
It's
don't-
public property, man.
No, it's not public property.
Say it right there.
No, it says
outside.
the services are public health center.
You see what that say right there?
It says public health center.
That's correct.
That does not mean this building is public. It's private property owned.
It's private property owned, so is Dupage County a private county? Oh, okay.
This is bullshit.
Okay.
That's me.
Do you think you're intimidating somebody, man?
I'm not intimidating nobody, but you're intimidating me now.
I'm not. How I'm intimidating you?
Yeah, you are.
How, sir?
I don't want to talk to you.
Well, don't talk to
Wait
me
till the
then.
cops come.
Yeah, wait till they come. I can't wait till they arrive. Jumping up out your seat,
I didn't jump out of my seat.
all Billy Badass.
If I did.
I just seen you.
Just because I'm a small guy don't mean shit.
We about the same size, sir. we about
You're
the
bigger than me.
we about the same size. Same size, man. Size doesn't mean anything
I
anyway.
know. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The harder you're gonna fall.
Okay. All you gotta do is try your luck, man.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I got nothing to lose.
Okay. Me neither.
I'm a patient.
You could be. You know what? You need to exercise the other word of patience. You better have patience with yourself, sir. Because this ain't one of them. It ain't worth it, man.
Can you
Trust me.
please leave him alone?
He's messing with me. He jumped up out his chair. You guys are standing right there blocking him from engaging me.
Yes, and you are violating his
Are you
privacy
serious right now?
by recording him.
Absolutely not. He's in public.
No, he's not in public.
Yes, this is
He's-
public
he's-
property.
He's at an agency to receive services.
And I am as well.
You just told me that you didn't need anything, that you got what you came
That's
for.
not true. I told you when I came here, I was asking for a FOIA request
Right,
form.
and you already
Isn't that
received that.
services?
Yes, you received the service.
And I'm finna fill it out and turn it in.
Okay, well, but you don't need to stay on the property to do that.
Well, I have a right to do it though.
Absolutely, you could fill out that
Right,
form.
my form I'm finna fill
The only
out?
thing I'm asking you to do is to turn off your camera.
Well, at this point right now, you guys have called the cops. You guys have a patient that's obviously, irate. So we're definitely going to continue to record for reasons that's apparent.
Yeah, he just has to fill out,
Dude jumped all up out his chair, man, like he was gonna do something, man. Yeah. Better be cool.
yes, he is.
That's what we better do. Wow. It's crazy, man. How you doing today, officers? Pretty good. What's your name and badge number, sir? I see Officer Anderson.
Yeah,
What's your badge number?
317.
317. And you, sir?
376.
376. Real quick, came in to grab a FOIA request form. Freedom of Information Act, fill it out, turn it in. I'm also documenting today, exercising my First Amendment right to just be in public accessible areas. Not making any effort to go past any restricted doors or anything like that. I try to convey it to a couple of different personnel here. They weren't interested in even hearing it. They wanted me, they saying they want you to leave because I'm recording it. Try to explain to them that I have a right to do so. So they dispatched you guys out here, which is a waste of resources for something that's constitutionally protected. I'm sorry for that inconvenience.
What are we gonna do?
Well, like I told them, I'm going to fill this out. I'm going to document and get some more pamphlets and things of that nature to see what's available to the public, and I'll book on out.
What kind of records are you trying to get at?
A couple of different things. I'll fill it out on
Anything
here.
that pertains to you?
No medical records at all. No, it's not medical records. It's FOIA. Yes, it'll be FOIA, not medical records. If I wanted medical records, I wouldn't fill out a FOIA.
I don't know what you need.
Yeah, so that's about it. Like I say, man, apologize on their behalf for even calling you guys out here because it's a waste of time. I'm in the public accessible areas. I haven't done anything nefarious. Don't have any ill intent today. Just want to be able to exercise my rights unmolested and go about my way.
Do you need to see a doctor here or anything?
No. Like I said, I just want to file my FOIA, document the building. That's it.
All right, well, let's fill out the form.
I'm definitely am.
All right.
We're gonna do that now because we're not gonna leave until you leave.
Well, I'm not going to leave until you guys leave because the guys just can't kick me out of here for.
I'm not gonna kick you out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, you guys should get back to work.
Well, you just fill out the form and take whatever pamphlets you want and we'll all live happily ever after.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, but I don't need you guys to babysit me in terms of me waiting for me to fill out a FOIA and document the
If
building.
they don't want you here, they can ask you to leave, and if you refuse to leave, now you're committing a criminal act.
What's the criminal act?
Trespassing.
Well, you can't trespass me from a public building, minus a crime.
Sure you can.
Well, if you look at, I was talking about the Illinois compiled statutes, correct?
But we can arrest you under our local ordinance, which doesn't mirror.
You know what? Real quick. So you have an ordinance. You have an ordinance in terms of trespass
Correct.
to public property.
Correct.
What is that ordinance?
Correct. You want the exact statute?
No,
Okay,
because I was going to get ready to convey the statute to you. To be.
Well, you're going to convey the state statute, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Our local ordinance. The
Supersedes state statute.
no.
Oh, okay.
No. The process of arresting.
Okay.
It doesn't mirror what the state is.
It doesn't
So
mirror.
I don't need the same reasonable suspicion to arrest you under state as I do local ordinance.
Okay, because 720 ILCS
I-
521 states that you can't trespass on public property
Okay.
during normal business hours while this public building is open to the public.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're going to, that's the law. I have a right to do this. Like I said, I'm a First Amendment right. If you guys want to wage war on rights today, then that's okay. Obviously, these young ladies here wanted me to leave. So if you guys ever talk to them, let me just put you on notice real quick, Officer Peterson.
You know the statute for
Am I able?
conduct?
Am I able to finish?
Well, you
Right
know the
quick.
statute for disorderly
So I'm not able to finish.
No. I'm asking you a question.
Okay, but I'm saying you cut me off though. That's rude.
Do you know the statute for disorderly conduct?
Can I finish first?
Answer my question.
I will. Can I finish?
Go ahead, finish.
Okay, what I was going to say is after you guys have a conversation with them and you guys continue to try to kick me out, you're going to be in direct violation of 18 USC 241 and 242. Okay? You're definitely going to be in it because you guys are acting under color of law.
Okay.
So if you use threats and intimidation as an instrument to obstruct my rights, you're going to be in violation of the
I
constitutional
haven't
rights.
threatened you and I had intimidated you.
Well, you came up with trespass and arrest and all that, so that is a
Now
threat.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you know the statute for disorderly conduct?
You tell me.
Okay. When you alarm or disturb someone, you committed disorderly conduct.
So me recording
Okay.
can be alarming and disturbing someone?
Correct.
So the Supreme Court has already ruled that you can't convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. You just can't.
Okay.
You can't. I mean, if you guys are unsure, Officer
Do you
Peterson,
have
respectfully.
do you have any business that you need to conduct here?
Yes, I just told you.
Okay, well, let's get it done. Because
Yeah,
you're
but
just wasting your own time, their time, our time.
No, I'm not wasting anyone's time. I'm the one that's being harassed, sir.
You're not being harassed.
Yes, I am, because now we have armed guards here trying to enforce your will on something that's constitutionally protected. Something you swore to
With
uphold.
everything that's going on here, so we're just asking if you fill that out, leave it, and.
That's exactly what I'm
leave.
going to do. That's precisely what I'm going to do.
And we're gonna make them feel comfortable by staying here, so if you can fill it out, and we can all leave together.
Well, Officer Anderson, respectfully, it's not about making them feel comfortable. It's about you upholding the oath you took, sir.
No, it's.
Oh, it's no, it's not.
Because they're not comfortable.
So them being comfortable is more. It supersedes your oath. I'm just asking. Because you swore
We're here
to
serve
uphold the
public, and
Constitution,
that's what
sir.
we're doing.
Okay, I'm part of the public, and I'm exercising a right.
And if you just wanna be cooperative and fill it out, and we'll live happily ever after.
That's correct.
You have an ID?
No, I don't just provide ID minus a crime.
What's your name?
James. Same thing I told you.
James?
That's correct.
What's your last name?
I'm not going to give you my last name. I don't think that I have to. Haven't done anything illegal. If you guys, maybe you guys are not sure, and I can understand that because we all human beings.
Most people will be cooperative, they'll fill it out and get out of here.
I mean, I'll be perfect. I
But
mean,
you don't wanna be cooperative.
So I'm being uncooperative by just exercising my right. Come on, Officer Peterson.
We
That's
can move this. We can move this real quick. Just fill it out, leave it here, take whatever pamphlets you want.
No,
we all live happily ever after.
You're absolutely correct. But you know what? Also, you can do, Officer Peterson, is if you convey to them young ladies, this young man is doing nothing illegal. He's going to fill out his paperwork
Why you
and he's going to
recording
leave.
everything in here?
Why can't you guys just do that? That's simple. You're harassing someone that.
We're not harassing anyone.
Well, it's kind of, sort of, sir. You're asking me to do things, and you're giving me directives and things like unlawful directives.
They're not unlawful.
They are. You're telling me that I should fill this out right now at this
That's
moment.
what you came here for, to fill it out.
That's correct, but I don't
So we'll
need.
fill it out.
But I don't need Officer Peterson and Officer Peterson and Anderson to tell me precisely when to fill it out.
Get
Why?
home with you, fill it out, and come back later.
That's not what I want to do. I want to fill it out while I'm here and just turn it back in. Simple. I'm definitely going to do it, but I don't need you guys to tell me when to do it. You know what I
Hang
mean?
out here all day.
Of course not. Who's going to stay somewhere all day? I mean, if I could,
It seems like you don't want to leave.
I could if I wanted to, but I'm not. Of course not. Like, and then again, I was going to say, if you guys are not sure, maybe you want to call a supervisor here, sergeant or someone of a higher authority that maybe know and understand my rights as a citizen. Maybe you guys are human beings, so obviously you can make a mistake. So we just don't want you to make a crucial one because it's not worth it, man. Then they didn't tell you about the young man that jumped out his chair as a patient and got all bucked with me like he wanted to fight. And they didn't convey that over the phone, did they? Of course not.
About 10 minutes?
So you guys call a sergeant for me? Yeah. Oh, is that one right there?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, coming in about 71.
Beautiful. How you doing, Sergeant?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just
He claims he came here to fill out a FOIA and get some pamphlets. However, he's not filling out his FOIA. He's gonna do it.
No, it's right here.
And he's been standing here while he came in, recording everyone. He's refusing to leave. Although they've asked him to leave, they do not want him here. We've asked him to leave.
so. Is it Sergeant Fuentes?
Yeah, I'm sorry for what's your name?
James, sir.
James?
James.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Like you just heard your officer.
Do you get services here?
No, but is real quick, Sergeant, since you just listened to your officer, can you listen to me now?
Sure.
Okay, appreciate that, sir. Real quick, like he said, I came in and fell for you, and I also came in here to document the building. It's precisely what I'm doing right now. I'm in here exercising my First Amendment right. I conveyed that to these young ladies, however, they wasn't interested, so they dispatched you guys here.
Okay.
My thing is this.
Can you understand real quick? James, right?
Yeah.
James, what FOIA information are you looking for? Were you a previous patient here? Or did you
No,
have
and that's what I
services
told
here?
him. No, it's not about medical records. It's just FOIA in terms of this health department. Specific information.
Have you had a bad experience with the health department?
No, not at all. I'm just here to document. Like I said, I'm taking up a story on this health department while filing for you.
Awesome.
Simple.
Do you have like a YouTube channel, a Twitter account, something that you're
I mean,
able to like post that stuff?
Well, I got like Facebook, and I got a lot of different social media accounts. But
Awesome.
yeah. So
Yeah, you know what? I've had the pleasure of meeting several people that have do those kind of like audits and.
Oh,
stuff
okay,
like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm very familiar.
Oh,
with
okay,
some
so
of
did
that stuff.
okay. I mean,
I
and you know what?
understand.
And thankfully
Is
you
it
are.
like accountability that you're.
There
trying to
you
look
go.
for?
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so what kind of accountability are you looking to check with here? Are you just looking to fill out the FOIA?
That's like I told these officers. I'm gonna fill out the FOIA, and I'm gonna document the rest of the building and get some pamphlets, and then I'm booking on out. Simple.
Okay. So what kind of documentation are you looking for inside the building though? Because you gotta understand, right? You got the First Amendment protection of speech, right? And
Well, it's freedom of press. What?
Yeah.
Not. Yeah, I'm not in.
Report,
Yeah, I'm not in here
so-
trying to protest or anything. So
Okay.
yeah.
And so if you're trying to document stuff and put information out to people,
That's correct.
We respect that. And
I
we
appreciate
wanna
that.
Encourage that. Okay?
I appreciate that.
Now here's the thing, though, James. You gotta understand. There's people here that are getting medical services. Okay. So you
Well,
gotta,
I can understand. I can appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
so
the
you
thing.
gotta- hold on,
Okay,
let me
go-
finish.
you're right.
You gotta respect their privacy though too. There's gonna
Okay.
be certain areas that are gonna be restricted because people are getting medical attention.
That's
They're
correct.
having counseling sessions or speaking with doctors.
And I won't make no effort to go past those
There's
doors.
HIPAA laws. They can't let you document certain people's medical information.
That's correct.
All that stuff. So you got to be very careful about that stuff too.
I understand that.
So while we understand that you just want to document, make sure that they're doing stuff appropriately, and that sounds understandable. Work with the facility as well, though. If you're gonna fill out a form, fill out the form and turn it into them so they can get the information that you're actually looking for.
That's correct.
But if you're not gonna fill out the form,
I
then
definitely
how are you
am.
ever gonna get the information you're even looking for?
I'm definitely am finna fill it out. That's what I was telling Officer Peterson here.
So-
I'm going to fill it out. I just don't want to be given directives from an officer on when to fill it out. That's the only thing. That's my only concern.
In the past, you typically fill them out on scene, or do you take them back home and then send them back in?
Yeah, I fill them out right here on this because there's no reason for me to go all the way home. I'm here.
Yeah.
So I'll fill it out now, turn it back in while I'm here.
Okay.
And just book on out.
Is this the form?
Yeah.
It looks like a pretty simple form. Have you filled
Oh,
them
yeah,
out
of course.
before, right?
Several, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to fill it out now so that way we can get that process rolling?
Well-
You can do your quick documentation and move on so they can continue their business operations as well because they're busy. This is one of the busiest locations for the county health.
Okay.
They see a lot of people. There are kids that come to this facility at times.
Okay.
I'd hate for a family to come in here with their kids and we're having this kind of conversation going on.
Hey, let me
So-
explain something to you
Yeah.
real quick, Sergeant. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Do you need a pen?
No, she just gave me one as well.
okay.
Let me just explain this to you real quick, Sergeant. Like I just told these
Would
officers.
you mind, there's a patient coming, would you mind just watching the camera, please? Out of their respect. You can film me as much as you want, but just be respectful of them, please.
I mean, you know what? I'm just
You see what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying?
with all respect, if they didn't even request that. You're requesting the form. You're stepping out your boundaries,
I look
Sergeant.
out for everyone.
I'm just saying, now look.
I'm a public servant, right?
No.
So I look up for
Sorry,
people.
I'm gonna say this
their
though.
interests.
I'm gonna say this. You took an oath, sir.
100%.
Now watch this. You even said that you've seen First Amendment audit videos, right?
Yeah.
So you know precisely what I'm doing, and I'm in my legal rights to do precisely what I'm doing. Why is we still having this conversation? Why am I still being harassed, and for lack of a better term?
I don't feel like we've had a harassment kind of conversation,
Well,
James.
not me and you,
Yeah, I think.
but these two officers for sure. But you're still here trying to enforce a will that they created, because these two officers wanted me to fill out a form now, and now you're adopting the same mentality.
So we got called here, right?
That's correct.
My officers didn't just show up here magically, right?
That's correct.
So someone called for our assistance. Is that correct?
Obviously,
Can we
the
agree on
department.
that?
Yeah,
Can
the
we agree
department
on that?
did. That's correct.
Okay. So they're here. They've talked to staff here, and I haven't had the pleasure of meeting the staff yet and talking to them yet.
Okay.
So I can understand them as
Okay.
well. So and understand their position. From what I did understand from when I talked to my officer here,
Mm-hmm.
it sounded like the staff here didn't want you here. Okay.
Okay.
So that's one of the positions that they're kind of trying to work through. Then is we don't want this to necessarily get to a trespassing situation. Does that make sense, James? Can we agree on that so far yet?
Well, the trespassing part is where I got the situation with. Like I conveyed to Officer Peterson, 720 ILCS 521. You can't just trespass me from public property during normal business hours when this business is open to the public. That's the state statute. And I'm here to conduct business. It's just not on the officers to tell me precisely when to conduct it. That's it. That's all. What will be the right thing to do is to explain to these young ladies that I have a First Amendment right to record in public. That's the oath you guys swore to, right? I would love for you guys to honor your oath today, sir.
Yeah, no, and we're working through that. And the thing that I found
It'll look good for you on camera, sir.
Oh, I'm not
Because,
worried about that.
well, I'm just saying you should
There's
be.
cameras in here. Cameras everywhere, right?
So why they tripping about this? I'm just saying, make it make sense.
Just assume that I'm getting recorded all the time.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
just used to it.
You guys don't have body cams, huh?
No, we're going through them soon, and at that point,
Okay.
what I do in my professional capacity, everyone's gonna have the right to see how I do my business. I think I do my business pretty well.
But you should always
I'm
want
pretty
you should
confident
always
that-
want to do the right thing, though, especially when you swore an oath.
I do.
Well, if that's the case, I would love for you to go and educate these young ladies that
And one of
we
the
have a
things-
constitutional right.
One of the things that I found helpful that helps me do my job the best is when I can understand where someone's coming from, James.
Okay.
So that's where I'm having
I can appreciate that.
conversation with that.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like they got you that clipboard, the pen.
That's correct.
Just speak with management over here, understand what's going on a little bit more.
All right.
Are there certain pamphlets you're looking for? Like, can we help you
well,
get some of those pamphlets?
Not necessarily. You guys don't have to go out of the way to do that. I'll see what's available, grab a
I
few.
like to serve people, man.
No, I understand.
So if I can help you out,
No,
let's
I
grab a
don't
couple
need any help
pamphlets.
to grab some pamphlets, though, Sergeant. So, no, it's
You
cool.
know,
I
you
appreciate
fill out a form, so
appreciate the
we were just
gesture.
gonna say, if there's certain topics you're looking for, maybe they can put it together for you, so you're
Okay.
not just flipping through everything all the time.
Okay.
So if there's certain topics you are interested in, let me know so we can get that for you. Does that
All
make
right.
sense?
Yeah, for sure. So you're gonna holler at them like you said?
Yeah,
And,
let me just talk to them real quick,
okay.
James.
All right.
If you got questions on the form, let me help you fill that out.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna fill this form out. Definitely gonna fill out the form. Wait to see what Sergeant Fuentes say when he come back out first. These two officers still here. Glad a sergeant actually came because these guys look like they was getting ready to make a huge mistake, man. Probably a career-ending one. Possible. You laughing. I know you guys think that, when we file complaints, they go in the garbage. But the thing is, once I conveyed that to you, those laws are well established. Now you don't have qualified immunity. Once the laws is established, your arguments go straight out the window. And of course, you and your lawyer would lose summary judgment. So I know precisely what I'm doing. So. See what Sergeant Fuentes say when he come back out. We should be good to go. Fill this foyer out real quick. And we'll be ready to shake, rattle, and roll. Now stay tuned. This guy. This guy.
I'll help you find you.
All right, thank you so much.
Come to the fourth one.
Where you at?
It's crazy, man. Told his officer, sergeant came out from talking in the back. They told his officers he would step outside real quick. So, see what they on. And they don't got body cameras. We'll see. Everything all right, Sarge?
Good. I'm having a good day. You?
Yeah, I'm asking you. You got everything squared away?
Fantastic.
Okay. You didn't really answer the question, but we'll see. Got everything squared away, Sarge?
Yeah, James, should I ask just one favor? There are some clients that are doing some stuff. Could we
Okay.
just face that way so that way we're not capturing that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that understandable?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this young lady to Xerox stamp copy my FOIA.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah, I filled it out.
Oh, all right. Well,
Well, she told me she'll be right back. I guess she's taking care of somebody else, so that's cool.
Tell you what. Is this your form?
Yeah,
We'll get it directly to the FOIA officer.
yeah. I need it time stamped and a copy, Xerox copies.
Timestamp?
Yeah, so
We can
yeah.
make that happen.
Yeah, just so I can know she received it.
I mean, how do you want to timestamp so you don't have a machine to do that?
Oh, well, you can just sign it if you want to
We'll
sign your
just put
name.
a time on it.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll put a time on it.
Handwritten.
And then,
There you go.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that's what we do.
That should suffice.
Yeah.
Oh, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna help you understand their policy a little bit on how they've handled similar situations like this.
Okay.
So that way, you're able to do what you need to do while respecting. There's obviously a lot of clients in here. They have confidentiality. Some of them have sensitive things that they're dealing with.
Okay.
And that's not fair to them. Just like if you went to a doctor and were dealing with something very private, you wouldn't want someone putting that out on social media per se.
Only thing about that, they can't expect privacy in public. So if it is something
They
private,
can when they go to a medical facility.
yeah, but we're in the lobby though. It's not like we're walking back there to the doctor's offices. We're in the lobby. So if it's anything private in the lobby, that's pitiful and shameful in itself.
Well, I think about this, right? When's the last time you went to the doctor?
It's been a couple months
Okay. When you check in, how do you check in?
at the lobby.
Yeah, what do you have to give them?
Just give your information and your appointment time. That's it.
Yeah, like name, date of birth, stuff like that, right?
That's correct.
That's private, right? Because
Not in public though. See what you get what I'm saying? Okay, think about this.
Just,
Watch this right
just work
quick.
with me a little bit because I'm
Now,
working with you, James.
I'm being honest though. I'm being honest. I don't want to say. I don't want you to just tell me anything. This is what I'm saying, real quick, Sergeant. Let's just say, I'm not recording. I'm not recording, right? And I come in here and somebody says their information. I can still remember it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, like I said, James, we're working with you, right?
Working with me how?
We're gonna explain some things to you, and we'll be able to get them a copy.
So, just so you know, this information is available on our website.
Yeah, that's okay. I know.
I'm just telling you, there's also, this goes through just like
Okay,
it's
great.
supposed to.
Okay, great. But you will forward it to the appropriate person?
It is being sent right now.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
So we're at the point of just telling James what your guys' kind of policy is on similar situations and how you handle it in the past, just so he understands what your guys' typical operating procedures are. Yeah.
Okay.
If you just kind of maybe filling in what the,
Yeah, I
County.
mean, the biggest concern in terms of the county is people who come into here for services have a right to privacy that's protected under HIPAA, and so they, so recording them being at this place is a violation of that privacy.
Who's violating it? Because I can't violate it. No, HIPAA is not for me to protect. It's for you guys.
Right, and that's our responsibility to
That's
make
correct.
sure that we're protecting that.
That's
And
correct.
one of the ways that we do that is say that people cannot take pictures or record of individuals.
Well, what the law? See, that's just it. There's no law. Two things. There's no law stating I can't, but it is an actual law stating I can. Do you get what you see? You see the
I see
thin
what
line?
you're saying, and regardless, people have the right not to be recorded.
Not in public, though. There's no expectation of privacy in public. And plus, let me give you guys another heads up. According to ACLU versus Alvarez in the state of Illinois, we have a right to come in and film public officials in the course of their duties.
And neither one of
That's
us-
been ruled on at the Supreme Court in Illinois.
and have no
Okay.
problem
So
with
what?
that.
we're not arguing.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
What's the point of telling me that people have a right to be private then if you're not arguing that?
They do. We're responsible for making sure that we maintain their privacy.
And you know how you do that? You create privacy. You know how you create privacy? By taking them to the back. Taking them into a secluded area, but nothing in the public, man. Respectfully.
So moving forward, okay?
Okay.
You got your form filled out.
That's correct.
How long does it typically take to get a FOIA response?
5 days.
We have 5 business days, yes.
State law.
They'll work on getting you that FOIA response back.
I'm definitely aware.
We're gonna be leaving the facility here shortly.
Okay. And I definitely am too.
Yeah, and so, it's a pleasure meeting you, James.
Pleasure meeting you as well.
Just understand where you're coming from. One suggestion that I sometimes have, when I've had those conversations with other auditors, let the staff kind of understand where you're coming from and know what you're trying to do.
Okay.
At the time.
Okay.
They're not alarmed and disturbed initially on what's going on, because it's a crazy time these days, right? And there's a lot of stuff that's been happening lately. Just down the street, there was a bank robbery. So people and businesses have been on a little edge. People that just come in and they don't understand what they're doing for a legitimate purpose.
But you know what? I hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
just giving you tips to make it a little less confrontational when you get here.
Well, you know what? It wasn't really confrontational, especially between me and the personnel. It wasn't confrontational at all. It was just a misunderstanding. Obviously, you don't have body cam, but obviously you was back there educating these young fine folks on.
They were educating me more than I was.
Well, we're talking about in terms of my rights, obviously.
Yeah. No,
And
you know what? Here's the thing, James. I try and learn something new every day. They try and learn something new every day, and I hope you learned something from us today on just how we handled similar.
I'm gonna be
situations.
perfectly honest with you, Sergeant Fuentes.
Sure.
Am I saying your last name right? I don't want to butcher it, man. All right, appreciate that.
Even if you did, I wouldn't be offended.
Okay, well, I always want to get that right. The thing is, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I feel like you did come in and try to de-escalate the situation.
I appreciate that.
I really do feel that way. I feel like you're not trying to infringe on my rights, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Those other 2 officers, they definitely were.
Yeah.
They definitely were. But you per se wasn't. So I want to commend you on that.
I appreciate that, and it's something I strive for. I try and treat people fairly and
For sure.
the respect that they want, because I don't just expect that respect from them. I hopefully give it to them, and then I earn it back.
That's
Does
correct.
that make sense?
Right, for sure.
I hope you get what you're looking for here.
For sure. Like I said, I filled this out.
Yeah.
I turned it in.
Perfect.
I'm gonna get some more, pamphlets and stuff, document a few more walls, and then I'm gone.
Fantastic.
Instantly.
The one thing we talked about, just be respectful. There are some private access, restricted access areas.
Of course.
That is not public.
Oh, okay.
If there's a lock there that you have to swipe past
To get in, of course,
that's
of course. I'm not
public.
going to make any
Don't
effort
try
to
and slip
even.
back
No,
there. I don't wanna
of
see
course
you in
not.
trouble or anything like that.
No.
Be respectful of the other areas, because there are some areas over there as
Okay.
well. Especially some of those glass where people are having private conversations with staff, medical personnel.
Okay.
Just be respectful of that.
For
just
sure.
like you want the respect too.
Of
okay?
course,
So
of
give
course.
it to get it, right?
Right.
So,
Well,
all right,
you know what?
nice
Before,
meeting you.
hey, real quick, it wasn't too respectful before you got here, though.
Well, nice meeting you, James.
Nice meeting you as well, man. Appreciate you. All right.
Anything else, just give us a call.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, and we can
Thanks.
follow up later if you need to.
Okay.
Just call me.
Thanks.
All right, so let's see. We'll get a couple more pamphlets over here. Couple more of these little pamphlets, man. And once the cops leave, we can leave. So, we'll see. So yeah, TTA family. Looks like the cops have left. So, we can leave. But, you know, those first two officers, man, you know, they tried to come, obviously, force their will on me, man. You know, not the older guy, you know, I don't really know what to say about him. Y'all give me y'all opinions on all three of these officers. The sergeant, the reason why I gave him a little bit of props is because he didn't try to throw that, we'll arrest you. We're going to end up arresting you. You know what I mean? He did come up with some trespass and stuff, but I understand when they come up with that, that's just a control mechanism to possibly scare you into leaving. So, you know what I mean? My thing about the sergeant, even though he ain't got body cams and we'll never know, but it's obvious that he walked to the back when he spoke to the personnel here and let them know, man, look, he got a right to do it. Ain't nothing we can do. You know, I understand, you know how you guys feel. So that's why I gave him props, because he went back there and told them we have a right to do this. You know what I mean? Those other two cops that came in first, I wasn't feeling them too big, man. Then y'all see the dude, the mental patient dude, stood up with the Mike Tyson tattoo on his face, man, to my go outside now. Like I was supposed to say, right away, sir. Man, stop it, man. This ain't one of them, man. This ain't what you wanted. It ain't even working, man. So, you know, they was able to get him back there to the back, I guess. And, you know, I don't really be trying to throw shots at people with mental issues and things of that nature, man. But gloves come off, man, when you're targeting me, man. So, you know, obviously they was probably able to get him back there, man, and get his medication so they can get him together, man. But in any event, man, I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with the channel, man. I love you guys wholeheartedly. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscription button, man. I got a lot of surprises coming up, man. And again, every other Sunday start for our live show, so we're going to miss this Sunday. And then we'll resume with the live call-ins the following Sunday, man. I got some obligations. I'm putting a lot of stuff together for the channel, man, and for you guys, the TTA family. And Sundays is really my open days, so we're going to do it every other Sunday, man. But I love you guys wholeheartedly. So until the next time, y'all stay locked in with me.